What's up? I'm Tyler Casey, and welcome to the 7th episode of Wolf Talk. If you guys don't know what Wolf Talk is, it's basically a podcast where I link up with other creatives, anyone who shoots music videos, directs music videos, edits them, anything in the creative field, not specific to music videos. Today, I have Andy Chen on. He runs a production company, I guess I would say, Locust Gardens. He's a director. He's a DP. He's kind of an editor. He does everything. He does really sick lighting as well. Yeah. What's up, Andy?
Not much. Just chilling. How you doing?
Doing good, man. What have you been up to lately?
Just not much actually. I just feel like it's been kind of slow, but I got a couple music videos lined up. Just got off like some corporate thing. Yeah,
I noticed that because like a few months ago, like I was seeing you like every day. Like it felt like we were shooting every day, and then like this last few months, I just haven't seen you in a minute. So like it's pretty interesting. Like I don't know. Like I haven't been slowing down too much, but like it has like I don't know. It's just weird. Like just the work kind of changed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you're located in San Francisco, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Sweet, dude. So tell the people a little bit about like what you do and whatnot.
What do I do? I don't know. I mean, I have pretty much the same stuff as you, I guess. But I guess for me, I kind of cater more towards like the bands and like rock bands and metal bands and stuff. I do a lot more music videos in that realm. I feel like I didn't actually start doing like rap or like hip hop until I started kind of working with you guys, with you and Hatch.
Yeah.
But that was always something I was always super into and wanted to get into anyway. So that was really cool. But yeah, I mean, I produce my own music videos, I direct them, edit them, color them, like lighting and stuff, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then, but lately I've been doing more just camera operating, DP, like doing lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
For bigger productions, which I feel like I like more, I guess, because it's less stress for me, like less stuff for me to like worry about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's definitely like there's a bunch of things I want to get into. Let's get into what do you think about making the transition from like doing rap videos and doing band videos? What's the main difference you see in that?
I feel like you definitely need to do, there's more that goes into a rap video, like locations and like different kind of concepts and ideas, I guess. Like for a band video, you could just have one location and have enough coverage and enough material to fill up an entire like 3-minute song just by cutting away to different instruments, and there's like that's enough visual interest that way, as opposed to like if you just have a rapper, you can't, if you have just him in one location, that's gonna get boring.
Yeah,
like, so you need to like come up with that different ideas, different lighting setups, different like things. I feel like that kind of makes it a little bit more challenging, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
but I don't know. Do you think it depends on the type of video and the concept as well? Because like, do you feel like the budgets are better on band videos? Because I feel like, because I've talked to what's his name? He shoots on a GH5. He has a wolf net. His name's Black Wolf Imaging, and he was like, "Hey, like I want to get into hip hop videos." Shout out Black Wolf Imaging. Hopefully he's on here one day. Have you ever seen his work?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he does a bunch of band videos as well, and he's like, "I want to get into it, but like, it's hard to get like hip hop artists and rap artists to pay because they're just one artist, you know."
Yeah.
So. And it kind of worked out the exact way. So, like, let's say you get a rap artist to pay $800 for a video. He said he could get, like, them to pay 4 times that because they're all pitching in that amount of money, you know? Because it's feasible for one person to scrape together $500 and then you get $2,000 budget for a video, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely true. But for some reason, I feel like bands have, like, at least a lot of the bands I work with, like, even though they all can put together their money, like I feel like they still like don't make as much money, or I don't know, like they're like for some reason I still struggle with getting bands to pay a certain amount.
So that's interesting because a lot of people would be saying like, oh, I want to switch to that because they would pay more, but you're still in the same scenario where it's kind of just like, so it's not different all around, but I feel like there's some truth to it where some bands you can get a little bit more money, because I feel like, I don't know, that's interesting that you say it's more work. I guess like I'm not too much in that realm, so I don't know. I just felt like it was hard for me to make those videos, like just getting all the instruments there, and like you're in a band as well, so I feel like you're more in that world, and I'm not too much in there, so you're more used to the setup. But like when it came to hip hop videos, like I don't know, like you could just knock them out anywhere as well, like run and gun type stuff. Like with a band, you
need
like
a generator, and you need like a speaker that be louder, that's louder than the drummer plays. Yeah, that's like always the biggest issue, like getting power to whatever locations. I mean, there's concept videos you can do too, but those can be more run and gun. But yeah, let's go to Andy's past. As a kid, were you doing any type of video type stuff, or like growing up? You grew up in San Francisco, right? Yeah. Like the first video I made with a bunch of friends. It's like this YouTube video. It's like a, what is it? It's like I guess like a comedy skit kind of thing. And it was just me and my friends, and we're just it's pretty bad, but it's like it got like 10,000 views back when like YouTube was first kind of like starting, I guess. And then that was pretty cool, and then I made a couple other ones. And then, how old were you? I think I was like 15 when I first made that. Okay, cool. And you never did like anything, like were you doing music as a kid or any, like really younger? I was playing music. I was playing music. So it was actually kind of like some of like there's like high school buddies and like band members that we used to play together as like a high school band, I guess. Yeah. And then I made some music. I made some videos in college, like short films and stuff. I took a bunch of video production, film production. And what college did you go to? Just City College, San Francisco. Okay, cool. Yeah, they actually I've heard they've had like a pretty cool film program and whatnot. I feel like the teachers are super chill. But then I meet like all these other people who like graduated from like state and stuff, and I feel like they have such a more advanced film department. Like they had like a sound stage where they get to build sets. Like we had nothing even like close to that. So I mean the teachers were chill, like they taught some interesting stuff, but definitely it's not like film school stuff. I mean you could even transfer too with those 2 years, which is, I was never too good at school, so I feel you. I didn't. That was not something. Gotcha. I never even took my SATs like that. Like I took my SATs and I got my scores back. I'm like, yep, going to community college. So that's interesting though. So you were just doing some short film stuff then, and then you weren't. When did you get back into videos? Because you kind of stopped after school, right? Yeah, I stopped. What did I do? I was just like. I mean, I guess I focused on music a little bit more, and then I was doing that, and then our band like paid someone to make a music video for us, and then after that I was like, oh, I might be able to do this myself because I had a little experience, I guess. So then I was. And how old were you at that age? I think I was 19 when I made our music, like the music video for us. Okay. So I just picked up a camera and just shot a video for us, and then like I edited it and stuff, and then people were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool," and then I made a couple other ones, and then I started hitting up my friends who were also in bands, like bands we used to play with and stuff, and I was like, "Hey, you guys want a music video? I'll do it for free. I just want to kind of get experience and stuff." So then they started telling their friends. And then what were you shooting on when you were like doing all those like free music videos back then? The first one I shot for my own band was like. It was a Panasonic. It was like a G something, but I think it's like I don't even know. It was like a G3 or something like. Was it an H3 or something totally? No, I don't think it was. I have no idea. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Because the GH2 and the GH3 were actually pretty good. Have you ever used those? Yeah. So then once I started shooting for other bands, I got the GH1 and I hacked it. Oh yeah. To like get like 50 megabits per second or something. Yeah. I just thought that was super cool. To like buy like a camera for like $200 and like install some like weird cracked firmware on it and to make it like perform better. Yeah, no, I did that with my T3i. I got
it had like some weird like hack too, where you could shoot like 4K for like 4 seconds.
That's like the magic lantern thing.
Yeah,
right?
I got that. But like you shot 4K for like 4 seconds, and you had like all these photos that you had to like assemble, and I was just like, this is too much work.
I think that's how the Black Magics work too. Like they give you hella different pictures, like
yeah,
and then you have to like put it all together in the
it was weird. I was like, the hack wasn't too good for that, but I knew like the GH2 and like the there's like a lot of good. That's cool. Like I wish they still had cameras. Like
that was the one I didn't have though. I had the GH1 and then I skipped to the GH3.
Oh, okay.
And then I had a GH4, GH5.
Yeah, because I think the hacked GH2 was on par with the 3.
Yeah. That's what it was.
So you were on this music video, like just doing free music videos for like bands, and then what was that like? Were you getting like were people throwing you money, or were you just doing it all for free and just like getting experience?
You know, the first one I did for free. I wasn't expecting to get paid, but at the end of the day, they were like, "Oh man, that was so cool!" Like they all put in some money together.
Yeah.
And they gave me money, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." You know, I wasn't expecting it, but then like a couple other bands did that too, where I didn't ask for any money, and they just kind of like. They just like gave me some money, and I was like, and then from then I just started charging like $100. I did like probably like $10 videos, and then and then kind of just
learning and trying new things, right? Yeah. Like you'd see like this band did that, or watch like a YouTube video, and like, I mean, that's what I've noticed about you. Like you'll just like have some cool idea, and then like you'll execute it or some way, or just like find a way to do something at like a cheaper option, right? Were you doing like hella DIY stuff, or?
Yeah, it was all DIY stuff back then. I mean, still all DIY. I feel like that's kind of like.
What was like some of the craziest DIY things that you were doing back then that you look back and you're like, I'm happy I own this piece of gear, or something like that?
I can't even think. I can't even. I mean, it was a lot of just like breaking into like abandoned buildings and stuff with like hella equipment, kind of type deals, more so than like we weren't really building anything. I mean, I built like this PVC pipe frame thing, and then we like hung like Halloween chain props in front of the camera to use that as kind of like foreground elements. I did that for a shoot. And I remember this other shoot, and we didn't have smoke machines, we didn't have a generator. It was at like abandoned like train station. So
we the one in San Francisco.
It's like close. It's like Brisbane, like
Bay Shore Roundhouse.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Like we didn't have a generator, so it had all battery powered LED lights, and then we got this bucket with water that we like threw dry ice into to get the smoke. Yeah, like we didn't have a generator. We didn't want to like.
Yeah, no, that'd be a pain to get out there.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
But the bucket of water ended up being a bigger pain because it was just like it wasn't even working. Like because I think you need like warm water and the dry ice.
Yeah, warm water makes it work
better.
Yeah.
So it was just like a bucket of like a heavy ass bucket of water.
That 3-gallon bucket of water
wasn't even giving us that effect that we want. But
cool. Yeah. So. What were you doing as like your side job back then? Were you, because I know you do tattoos and you do, did you have a job?
Back then I was working at Kumon, dude. I was a fucking math tutor.
Wow.
And then before that I was at Pizza Hut for like 3 years. But then I think I stopped doing videos. I was actually between college and the first music video I shot for my band, I think. I got a tattoo apprenticeship, and then I was tattooing for a little bit, and then just about like a year and a half ago I kind of like slowed that down. I've just been focusing on just videos and DPing and stuff lately.
Cool.
Yeah. And
then because I was going through your Instagram, and then I think like the earliest video I saw was like 2016, right, on Locust Garden. Pretty sure on your production page, Locust.
Probably, yeah.
And it was like a hip hop video because I saw that video on the Frugal Filmmaker group. And I was like, that video is so sick. Like it was when I was first starting, and I was like, he shot this on a GH4. Like, do you know which one I'm talking about?
I only did one rap video before.
It was in that band and location, right? Where was that? That was sick.
I think it was in Marin somewhere. I don't really know, but it's supposed to be like this haunted hospital.
Yeah, it looked like a hospital.
And it was so hard to get in. Like they like boarded it up, and people keep breaking in, but there used to be an easy way to go in through a window, but the last time we had to like climb through. There's like a doorway with like a broken window above it that's like this big.
Yeah.
And we had to like literally figure out a way to get to that window and like shimmy our way through that and like jump down. It was like the most intense like thing.
Yeah, but that video was sick though. No, it's way further down. Yeah.
The only first one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the very first one?
Yeah.
No, I think it's like
yeah, it's like a few there.
third.
It's like a green background.
Yeah.
Yeah. What year was that?
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So about 17. Yeah. So you haven't. That's crazy. Your improvement from there to like now. Like those videos are still good, but like it's crazy like how much work you put in and like. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So you were using the GH4 right then, right?
I don't know. I don't remember something like that.
Probably. I think I saw hashtag GH4.
Really?
So and then I remember seeing that on the Frugal Filmmaker. It's funny how like we're in that group.
Yeah.
And like you've even like so. One advice, I don't know how do you think? What advice like would you recommend people to get into a Facebook group like that? Do you think it's helpful?
Yeah, I feel like that one is specifically is pretty helpful just because there's people of all different levels, I guess, and everybody's. I mean, the reason I got into it was to pick up kind of like DIY tricks that people kind of come up with and stuff, and there used to be a lot of that. Nowadays, it's just kind of like meme and like shit talking. I think. Yeah. But it's
but you can still dig through it.
I like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, especially if you use the search feature.
Yeah.
Like if like you're ever looking for something, because people get mad. Like there's all this like weird etiquette in there.
Yeah.
Like people get like that's why I hate posting in there because people are dicks.
Questions?
Yeah, and they're like, don't post the same questions. Use the search bar. So if you use the search bar, you can like search like I don't know, like let's say you're looking for underwater lights. You could just type that term in, and then people would be like, and then you could just spend a little time read through the comments. But yeah, like. I'd also recommend getting in like any groups, like let's say you're getting into like getting a GH5 or GH4, like if you get into like a group, a Facebook group that has your specific camera, you can ask like, because don't DM people like, oh, like what, you know, like you can easily just get into a group and there's people doing the exact same thing you are.
Yeah.
And have been like, oh, don't get that lens because it does this, you know, you can learn from people's mistakes, I think pretty easily.
Definitely.
But yeah. Cool. So you were just doing band music videos and just like basically just like freelance type stuff like for like a year. What kind of jobs were you taking?
Just like pretty much just music videos mainly. I was always into like kind of like narrative short films and stuff like that too. So I was trying to I would do like one or two a year just to do just kind of like little horror short films and like stuff like that, just on the side, just for like experience and just kind of like play with lighting and stuff like that. But mainly like for gigs, it was just like bands hit me up, or I'd hit up bands to see like if I like a local band, I'll just hit them up like, hey, like you guys want a music video, and we'll talk things out and
like so when you hit someone up and like you're kind of expecting to get paid, right, like at a point like where you have like a level and you feel like you could have something to offer them, are you charging them like your full price, or are you gonna kind of be lenient because you're hitting them up, you know?
It really depends, because I feel like everyone always like different artists have different like I don't know, it's weird. Like I like some bands I would think that they'd be at the same level, but like one band would only want to spend so much, or the other band would only be able to afford so much. So I usually try to work within their budget. I'll ask them, oh, how much like would you be able to like spend for something like this, and then if their idea, or if they have ideas that are too much, like more than what I think I can do it for, then I'll just try to explain like, hey, can you just throw in a couple extra $100 to get this or whatever, and we'll just try to negotiate and figure stuff out like that. But I don't know.
Yeah. So before you met Hatch, were you doing any like DPing work, or was it pretty light around then?
It's actually, I feel like for DPing, it was more for like short films and stuff. Like I would find like people, I I took a lot of like Craigslist gigs too.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times on Craigslist, people would be looking for DPs for like a short film or for like I don't know, weird corporate video or for like just different things like that. And I'll just say, yeah.
Did you ever post
I got a
Craigslist
camera.
ads?
Yeah, I posted a few trying to look for people to kind of like network with and like work with. And I met a bunch of people, but ended up never really working with any of them.
Damn.
But I mean, I don't know.
I used to post Craigslist ads in the beginning.
Oh,
and
for music videos?
Like, yeah, just like music videos or like business videos and stuff, like corporate stuff. And like, I actually got like quite a lot of work from it. Like, yeah, like one gig like actually led to like making like probably like $20,000. Like, yeah, like in like 6 months. It was crazy. I was like,
wait, you would post?
I would just post like
the ad, and then people would hit you.
Yeah, I would post an ad in like creative services, and I would just say like oh, videos for your business, blah blah blah, like something super generic, and I just put like links and like photos. And then like I got like this car dealership gig, and I shot like 25 car dealership videos, and like just off
That's
Craigslist.
Sick, though. That's sick.
Like, yeah, I would just recommend like, especially just like, I don't know, it's like free advertisement. Just like if you just put it out there, like you could get like, I don't know, like especially starting off.
I didn't even know they had a thing like that. Like
yeah, creatives. Yeah, you go to services and it's creative, and then like
oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. Okay.
You can find like editors. Like I don't know if it's still like used, but like I haven't been on Craigslist like. Especially like their TV film area. That's where you look, right?
I still go and just kind of check out and see like.
I always check like the what's for sale.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I forgot what I was gonna get into. Oh yeah, so you were mainly doing DPing for movies, right? Or not movies, like short films and stuff
YouTube
like that.
Videos and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But I mean, I feel like it ties in because then a lot of times music videos you have little like narrative storylines and stuff. So
yeah.
Like, all that stuff kind of I feel like adds and helps out with the
camera die. Oh, okay. I thought it was flipped the other way. Yeah, and I think that's a problem that I see. Like, people don't really have like a background when it like any like knowledge of like narrative type work, and they don't know like basic shots, like an over the shoulder or like a 2-shot. Like when like shooting music videos, like especially like one-man bands, like guys who like direct and shoot their own stuff. Like I feel like there's a lot of directors or like DPs who don't like who shoot music videos, like especially like in this new age, kind of don't know like that shot etiquette and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really like. Maybe I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so
I feel like you don't really need that, I guess, unless you're doing more narrative story like.
But then again, those are all tools that you use to tell stories in like music videos, and if you know like
no, I mean it'll definitely
you know
help.
What I mean?
Yeah, definitely help. Like if you don't know these things, then you're not gonna get very far, I guess. But I feel like if you work within a specific
niche
genre, like niche and style, like you don't like it's not stuff you necessarily need. But if you want to like kind of grow, then definitely.
Yeah, I mean, but like even if you look at Cole Bennett, like he understands like. I don't know, basic like storytelling through like everyone's thinks he's super effect heavy, but like if you actually look at his work, like he knows like the basics, like like you know. So I don't know, but yeah. So let's talk about how you linked up with Hatch and then how we all started working together. So what made you like link up with Hatch? Like, because I remember we were shooting an HBK Skipper video in San Francisco, and he's all like, "Hey, I got this guy coming through. His name's Andy, and he's got 120D." And a 300D, and he said he just wants to come help for free. He's like, you're gonna want to steal him from me. That's like what he said. What he said. And I was like, oh shit, like I might want to steal him from you. And then what made you hit him up and say like,
no, actually he hit me up.
Oh shit.
I think I was working on a music video for this it was like a rock band in Sacramento, but then they kind of changed their style, and they were doing like this pop video with like a pop song, but under the same name. And they had this girl as a model, and I guess Hatch shot a video for her because she was a rapper too. Which is, I don't know, it was weird. But then I guess so he was following her on Instagram, and she tagged me because I was after that shoot we did, and then so I guess that's how he found me. And then he just messaged me. He was like, "Hey, how did you set up that light?" Or I don't know, because I set up this thing with some tube lights that I got from Home Depot. I think that's what he started off with, and then he asked if I wanted to help out or if we wanted to like link up and.
Is that the light where you did like the pink lighting or whatever, or with the tube light? I don't remember.
That video's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been sitting on that for like over a year.
Oh man.
And I'm like finally finishing editing it. Like it took them like a year to pay me, and then so I just kind of finished editing it, and we're like working on revisions right now. So that one's not out yet, but
okay, cool. But yeah, so and then he just like hit you up and said, "Hey, if you want to come help,"
something like that. And then he like called me, asked me what kind of equipment I had, and I was like, I had all this stuff, and I saw they had hella followers, and he had like he did hella like. He worked with hella artists and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, I didn't really know anybody, like because I was so in like the rock and like metal realm.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody that did music videos in the Bay Area outside of that kind of world.
Yeah.
So like I didn't know of you, like I didn't know of him. I didn't know of any of these people I've been meeting like last like few months or whatever. So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I had no idea this guy was doing all these music videos here. So I was hella down to work with him, especially like to learn stuff, you know, to like link up with.
Yeah, it was a fun night. That was cool.
Creatives and stuff. Yeah, and I didn't even know it was gonna be like a HBK video.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was a cool surprise, and that video came out sick too.
Yeah, it came out really cool, and it was just, and then I think like. Did we even link up, me and you? I don't know. I just saw how hard you worked, and like I just saw like, I don't know, like all the stuff you knew, and I was like, oh, this is tight. And then like I followed you on Instagram, and then I was trying to think like, was there any other time where we met in between there, or did I just straight up hire you for?
I don't know.
Hire you for On Me.
What was the next one? Was it On Me?
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything else in between. I don't know.
That seems like a big gap, though.
That's a really big gap. I feel like
because at the HPK Skipper video, I didn't own my red yet.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you bought your red. I saw your red like online, but I feel like there's probably like another shoot that we went to in between there.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll have to look back. Not. Maybe not. Maybe I just saw you got a red. I'm like, I'm gonna hire you. Yeah. I feel like we wouldn't been that like, I don't know. I feel like we kind of knew each other a little bit better between On Me. But then yeah, you got the red, and then we did On Me, the SOB video. That was a pretty cool shoot. We started at like 10, right? And then we went to like, I think we only shot to like 5 or 6.
I have no idea. I don't
I think I remember. Yeah, that was a long day though. It was cool though. We pulled the cop car in, and
that was a sick video. I still really like that one.
Yeah, I watched it back. Yeah, I like the little flares you did with the diopter with the cop car. Yeah, you had a broken. You want to hold the mic closer?
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, you had the diopter, and is your arm tired?
No, it's just weird. Like I'm not.
It is weird. I rest my arm like this. It's weird though. You gotta sit weird. Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, so you had the diopter. Yeah, you were getting some cool flares from the siren, like the cop siren that we used. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I like don't really remember stuff,
man,
very well. Like I have a worse memory, but yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, from there, like we shot a bunch of videos. I hired you for like a bunch of SOB videos. We did the Glock 22 video. We did a bunch of videos together, and then. Yeah, I hired you to come light, and then you started. Hatch hired you for a bunch of videos, and then like I don't know, I felt like we like linked up and like created like you like became like I don't know, just like the community like grew a lot more, and like a lot of other people like Hatch and I associate with, like you started getting hit up for work from them, and like it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get into the questions because I feel like people got a bunch of dope questions for you.
Oh, really?
And then we'll do the invest in yourself segment after this, where you tell people what to invest in. So Hatch 86 Films wants to know: would you ever get a face tat?
I don't know, actually.
That'd be sick.
Probably not. I don't think.
No.
I know my parents or my mom would hate it for sure.
Dude, how does she feel about your tattoos that you have now?
She was like, when I was 15, when I got my first tattoo, she says, when I asked her if I could get my first tattoo, she said she disowned me. So I got it like without her knowing. I got like 4 tattoos when I was 15 or 15, 16, and she had no idea. So like when she did find out, she was like furious, and it was like she never really liked them, but now she's been like, I've had them for so long, she's kind of like chilled out on it, I guess.
Yeah.
So she doesn't trip off them now, but if I got them anywhere visible, I think she'd trip. But I've been kind of thinking about doing something like, I don't know, my neck or my hands or something.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I can. Like.
Yeah. And it's cool too, because like, I don't know, I probably should get a tattoo because I like used to work at In-N-Out, and then like some guy was like, you should make sure you get like a tattoo when you leave, so like you never come back here. Like,
you can't.
Like, you can't work at In-N-Out with
really?
tattoos now.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
And you have to be like perfectly shaven every day. It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, you have to be like shaved.
What?
Never see anyone at In-N-Out with face hair.
Weird.
Yep. Combat with a K, whose studio we're recording at. How hard is it to balance your band and videography?
Honestly, for the music has definitely not been a priority at all. So like I haven't really been balancing it well at all. Like we haven't even like we have a show on the 17th, but before that we haven't had a show in like a year probably.
Damn.
So yeah,
was that your band member in that video that he pulled up? And like, I'll show you.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was a video for my band.
Oh, okay, cool.
That was a music video for us.
Oh, okay. That was like, so was that the first one, or is that a later one?
That was the first one for this band I'm in now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, your band's really dope. The music was cool. The music video we all helped on, that was pretty tight.
Thanks.
What's shout out your band Black Castle.
Castle Black.
Oh, Castle Black with no vowels.
Weird, yeah. So
no vowels?
Aren't even able to figure out. It's like no vowels, but then it also doesn't have the second C. It doesn't have the C in black. So CSTLBLK. It's just I don't know why we did that. Up like it's like super hard to explain like to people how to. It's like abbreviated, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Ty Jacob Visuals wants to know: do you prefer DPing or directing?
I feel like I don't know. I think maybe for music videos, I would prefer. Actually, no. I think I prefer DPing just because there's less pressure on like if like the video comes out shitty. It's not. I mean, it's not all on me. You know?
That's
and,
true.
Like, just like
unless if you fuck up really bad. Unless if you just like the lighting, like I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, I definitely feel like I'm more. Like my strengths are more in the visual stuff anyways. Mm-hmm. So like if a video comes out bad, like I know I did my best to make it look good, even if it's like, but if I'm the director and I come up with a shitty concept and like it just looks hella cheesy or like it just ends up being like not good, then it's, I don't know, I don't know, just the pressure and the stress that goes into putting a video together and directing and stuff like that. I don't really like dealing with that too often.
And it's also hard too, like when you don't have like a producer as well, like on like smaller music videos. I don't know. I feel like it's just hella stressful. Like wouldn't it have been cool if you had a producer on your own music video? I felt like that was hella hard. Like you were in your band, like they were all, and you were the director, and then like I don't know, that was tough because like everyone was throwing in ideas. I felt like that was just like
but for that, like I wasn't really like. I was open to the ideas because I didn't have that many ideas for my anyways. Like I didn't really plan that out that well, so I wanted everybody to kind of throw in their input and kind of like it'd be more of a collaborative, like fun experience.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's kind of what I was trying to go for.
Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck because like directing school, but I don't know. I mean, I like DPing. I like DPing my own videos. You know, just like short running gut. Like I don't know. And just, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I have good concepts, and sometimes like I can't think of anything.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like I struggle with that a lot too.
Like, I'm better when I can collab with like an artist who's into it.
Yeah, if they have like a little bit of, they have some ideas,
Like
they
some
can throw
breadcrumbs.
and then you can build off of that. Like if they give you absolutely nothing and you have to come up with your own thing, it's like it's super hard.
Like I filmed with like Young T.O. just like a super run and gun video yesterday. But like he gave me some ideas. He's just like he wanted to use like clips from his old video. He wanted like it to look like he was just like traveling point A to point B. And it's just real simple video, but like just honestly anything like is just helpful, like anything even visual, you know, like I like the way this video looks, but I want to be in a school, you know, like just anything is helpful. Cool. Red Fox Productions CA says, how does it feel to be the king?
What?
Oh man, it feels good.
That's all funny.
Yeah, he wants to know, he has a few questions. I'm really surprised Spencer did not get on this.
Oh, really?
Dude, Spencer goes crazy. I even told Hatch, I was like, dude, Spencer's going to go so hard. He's going to be mad he missed this. Because I know he would have went hard. Oh, my goodness. I'm pretty sad, actually. Do you ever shoot DSLR videos anymore? Or just Red?
I don't even own another camera right now. So... it's just been everything I've been shooting lately has been Red, but it kind of sucks because I feel like it restricts me a lot. I've been wanting to pick up a smaller camera. I sold my GH5.
Regret it?
Well, I mean, some points I regret it, especially because I had a couple videos where like I had to like shoot at a park, which I knew like at Golden Gate Park or like certain parks I know that you can't have big cameras. Like we went on the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and they're like, you can't have Andy professional cameras.
He had his freaking Red. He had the Easy Rig on. Easy
Did
or
I have
Ready?
The Easy Rig on?
No, you went handheld, but you had the matte box and you had the 50 to 100 on.
Yeah. So just like
it looked like a cannon. The footage looks so sick though. Like there's a couple B-roll shots like while he's walking out. I'm like, yo, just roll. Yeah. And then like we got a couple shots of like just down the pier to look sick. And I just went back with my GH5 and they didn't say anything.
Yeah, so like for stuff like that where it needs to be guerrilla and like kind of like you have to like get stuff without people's permissions, I guess. Like you definitely need a smaller camera. So I definitely want to
like that Showbanga video I just dropped. I have like the GH5 and the GH5S now, and I was just like swapping between them.
Oh really? Wait, why?
I don't know. They both have two. Because I got sick. I missed having the IBIS.
Yeah.
Because like everyone wants like cheap run and gun videos, and I'm like,
that's true.
The IBIS is like, and I never use my Sigma 18 to 35 anymore. Because the GH5S, like I have the wrong meta bones and like vignette's really bad. And then I miss having IBIS, like, because that lens, like, you can't handheld that lens with no IBIS. It looks horrible. But with the GH5, like, it looks amazing.
Okay.
So I, like, that's my train of thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks sick. So, yeah, doing handheld stuff. But yeah, so possibly you would shoot DSLR videos again in the future, right?
I don't know. I mean,
maybe? No?
But also the Reds kind of swelled me with the RAW. Like,
that's true.
Because you don't really have to worry about set. Like, I get to be lazier on set.
Yeah, like with ISO. And
like I don't have to choose ISO. I don't have to decide on the exposure levels I want until.
Yeah, especially
until
just
later.
the white balance.
Yeah, white
you're
balance.
Just like,
you can decide all that shit later.
Like, there's so many times you're like, oh, it'll look different in post. You can change it.
You can do whatever. So it might look like garbage on set, but you can like do whatever you want later. But I might pick up like the Black Magic, that small one, the new Pocket.
I was getting to that. That was a later question.
Okay.
I've been trying to save that. I want to talk about that from the beginning. Yeah. We kind of just answered this. He said, "What do you miss about the DSLR days? What do you love about shooting on Red over DSLRs? The flexibility." And the flexibility of Red is awesome, but the portability of DSLR and the low keyness.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if low keyness is a word, but all right. Dino Blade Brown wants to know what's the best 4K HDMI output monitor for the G7. What brands are the GOAT?
Wait, what?
He wants
4K output monitors?
Yeah.
Wait, dude, I don't know.
I don't know. What's just a good monitor to get for the G7? I think he means like what can like support like pretty much any monitor that you would even output to 4 like I think he means like that will just like display like what's like when he films in 4K.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been a fan of the Atomos stuff, and then also
Get
The small HD is really nice.
I bet you if you got the Atomos V.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Or the what is it, 5? It's the Atomos 5.
Yeah.
And if you got that, you could probably do external recording.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the G7 can do external recording. And then that would turn that camera like
into
damn near into like a GH5 for like $600. That's insane.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good.
My girlfriend wants to know, do you identify more as a director or a tattoo artist or a musician?
I don't know. I feel like I do everything like I can't say that I'm more one thing than the other. I feel like they're all kind of a part of me.
Yeah, so
can't really.
We didn't get into this, but you're kind of like you do. Is your tattoo? Would that be tattooing be considered freelance as well, or is that more of like a set
right
job?
now? It is because I'm not working at a shop anymore.
Okay.
Before when I was working at a shop, that was like almost like a full-time thing.
Yeah.
So that was kind of just my main thing, and then I would do videos on the side on my days off and stuff like that. So that was the videos were more of my like, side hustle then, but now it's kind of half and half. Like if I don't have shoots on certain days, I
just book hella tattoos.
I'll just book some tattoos to do because I have like an office that I rent out to do stuff like that.
So hit him up for tattoos.
No, dude, I have I can't. I'll have backed up. I have like weeks full of emails that I've just been ignoring because I just I can't focus on that shit right now.
But you get me in ahead of the list, right?
I probably could.
All right. Yeah. Hold the mic.
What?
I'm gonna get mic stands.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
Or like condenser mics to get some of those.
I know. I do need to get some of those. These were cheap and portable though.
Are these yours?
Yeah, I bought these.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What are they?
I don't know. They're like
57s? 58s?
Sure, Max.
I got these. I got
you
one
got
of these.
Sick. All right. I can't pronounce his name. Suraj. I don't know how to say the last part. Do you know him? He's pretty cool. I recommended you to hire, he was gonna hire you for DP work. His work's pretty cool though. He shoots on like a crazy Canon rig. Like what's that crazy Canon? Like the 5D Mark. I don't know what the new one is.
What?
I don't know what's like the new Canon, but like
5D
he has
Mark IV?
Yeah, I think he shoots on that. But his colors are pretty good. He wants to know how much was the whole setup plus easy rig cost.
Yikes. I don't even know. I think I have it on my phone though. Like I've been like adding up how much I've been spending on this. And it's like ridiculous. Because I bought the camera for like 8,000 I think.
Mm-hmm.
With a bunch of with like one of the memory cards, and it came with the monitor.
Goodness.
But it was used with the easy rig and batteries and a matte box. I got a lot of this stuff like most of the stuff used too. It was 16,028 for just like the main setup, I guess.
Yeah.
That's without like a second monitor and all my filters and stuff. I just got a black Pro Max finally for my matte box too.
I'm gonna hire you again. I'm kidding. What do you think about the new Black Magic?
I haven't used it, so I have no idea, but I love the idea of it.
Yeah, it looks tight. Philip Bloom just got it.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see some tests from him.
I think it's coming out pretty soon in a few weeks or something.
Yeah, he just got like a little test, so
yeah.
I'm excited. I was looking up footage. It looked cool, but like I want to see like.
I want to work with it myself though, because I feel like online, like if you have like an awesome color grader, like they'll know how to make any footage look
exactly
good.
Yeah.
So I'd rather, I don't know, I definitely want to get my hands on it.
Yeah, you can make like GH5 10-bit footage look crazy good as well, or like Sony, because like
as long as you know what you're doing, you can make anything. Like if you have good lighting, you have good like
exactly.
Like,
I mean, you could have a freaking T3i and you can make that look good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looks really cool. And it has 4K 60 too, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
4K 60 raw?
Yeah. I think that's the part that makes me want to get it, just because I've been using raw so much.
Yeah.
Like having the portability and like.
Yeah, you could honestly take that into a park and you'd look like a dad.
Yeah,
you could dress like a dad taking photos of
like
kids.
Like a tourist, you can just go anywhere and like,
it looks like a
tourist.
It almost looks like something out of like the 90s too.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly.
The shape
camera,
of it. Yeah, it's a very ugly camera, but it looks sick though. It sucks that there's no IBIS though, but I guess it's more but it has
it's dual ISO, which is kind of like your GH5.
Yeah, it's like the GH5 But the only thing is like, what was I gonna say? I can't remember now. Damn it. Sorry. What was I gonna say about it? There's something cool that I was thinking. I don't remember.
It comes with the DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah,
Studio
it does come with that. That's cool.
That's like a $300 or $400.
It is a full 2x crop though as well. The GH5S isn't.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's pretty cropped in. But if you had to buy one light, like you're starting out like in your early career and you're gonna invest in a light, what light would you like? What's a really versatile light that you would suggest people to buy?
I have no idea. I can't.
Come on, man.
That. I mean, out of all the lights available today,
yeah, like right now, like let's say like let's just say like you were starting out again and you were just like had a GH4 and you're like, oh, I want to get into lighting, but you have all the knowledge you have now. Like, what's the first light you're gonna buy?
I mean, I would say like I feel like the old school, like the Arri Fresnel lights, are like. You kind of need to have that, like you can do whatever you want with those, I guess. If you have the right kind of like modifiers and filters and gels and stuff. And then if you have that, you can like learn kind of all the different parts of lighting, I guess.
Yeah.
Like different qualities of light and like if you need a softer light, you would throw like whatever in front of it. So I feel like that's good for a foundation. Yeah. And if you're like starting out, I would definitely say invest in one of those because those are dirt cheap too. You can get like even get like the knockoff eBay ones for like $100. But I do really like the aperture lights. Yeah, that's what I thought you say. Tech. You know, just because it's like not like. But no, I see what you're saying. But then because if you have that, then you're kind of like spoiled, and you're like, and I feel like it's so good. Like I don't know. No, I feel you on that. You have the ability to dim it, so you never really learn how to do all the things you would. Like, but do you think have to? I don't know. We're not going to use tungsten lights eventually. Like people they're going to become obsolete. But tungsten, I feel like tungsten still looks better on skin. Yeah, that's true. Like tungsten lights, it's CRIs. Hot as shit, though. The CRI is like higher than any LEDs on the market still. Like. So the technology is not there yet, but do you think that? But the technology is so close that it's like good enough, you know. Like nobody else is really gonna know the difference besides. Yeah. Like it's really not that much because like I think tungstens are like straight up 100% CRI, and then like the best apertures I think is like 97 or something. So you're still not getting pure super accurate skin tone. It's still super accurate, but it's not like 100% real skin tone. I guess. But just all the versatility, but the dimming and the output. Yeah, and it's just way more expensive, I guess. Like if you're starting more expensive, out, I don't know if I would recommend that. Yeah, but if you have the money to do it, then yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it depends what kind of shooter you are as well, because I know a lot of people shooting music videos like they never have like the time to like it's more time cost too because you have to cool down and you have to set them up. They're more fragile. Yeah. You have to replace the bulbs. Yeah. Which aren't that expensive. They're like $20 and then you could get a cheap what's it called? Knockoff Arri light for like $150. And then but then you have to wait for them to cool down and they make the room hot and you have to have a good amount of power. That's true. That's definitely But then with the 120D or 120D Mark II, it's $700, but the bulb's not going to break. It's portable. You can put a battery on it. I feel like the modifiers are a little bit cheaper, like the softbox and whatnot. You get a cheap softbox. No, it's about the same price, but still, it's cheaper. But yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. But no, I definitely think like people have never experienced that, and they should. Those type of lights. I never bring out my 650 or my 1K anymore. Yeah, I never bring out mine either. I was thinking about selling mine because I don't even use it anymore. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do the segment. We kind of just did it, but we're gonna do it like with a startup kit. Invest in yourself. Andy's gonna build a kit on Amazon. And he's going to, I don't know, I'll give you like $3,000. You want to do $3,000? You think someone's starting out and they want to start shooting music videos for bands
or exactly what you do, whatever you'd buy. You could just go on my Amazon and you could just add it.
Shit, I don't even know.
You don't have to talk right now. We could set the mics down if you just want to build it. And then we'll like talk.
Bam, $80 over.
All right, so Andy made his kit. He's gonna walk us through what he made, and you can check it out. The link below at kit.com, and this is Andy's recommend. Don't do that. All right, what you got?
So I mean, I guess I'll start off with the camera. So I mean, the GH5, just because that's the one I used to have and I loved it. The 10-bit files are just easy. They're just good to work with.
In what sense? Because you can. I mean, I know the answer because I don't know. You can push the color a little bit more.
Yeah,
right?
you can push the color more. Like, it's just better for like color grading, and like if you need to like change, like color balance and stuff like that, you can you have more room to play with, I guess. Yeah, but I got that, and then I just got like a Canon 50mm 1.8 just because that's the one I used to use when I first started out, and it's dirt cheap. It's only $125.
And you could get those used because like everyone and their grandma has one, so like you could get one for like $50-$75. Like if you like spend all your money on the body, but like you're like, oh, I don't have any money for a lens. Like I would almost recommend doing that.
I'd probably get even all this stuff used if you can. Like I'm definitely
you could get a used GH5 and like
you can save
get a super cheap lens. You could probably even find a kit with a Metabones and everything.
I got this like cheap adapter EF to micro four thirds, but I don't even I've never even used it. But it looks like it has decent ratings, and it's only $25, which is kind of ridiculous. But if you could find a used Metabones, I'd probably recommend that instead. But I got a Hazer. This is the one I have,
and that's just good for adding ambience to your shot.
Yeah, just like atmosphere, and it makes your lights. It just makes like you'll set up your lights in a scene, and it'll look cool. And then once you throw the Hazer on, it just like takes it to another level, I feel.
And haze versus smoke. Haze, just what I've saw from your Hazer, just fills a room a lot faster, and it's just like more diffused. Correct?
Yeah, it's more diffused. Like smoke, you'll get like the texture of smoke, while haze is more just like a blanket thing that it lingers a little bit longer in the air, and it's about the same as a smoke machine after it settled for a while. But the Hazer is like it's more of that effect longer. At least like the more legit Hazers are. Like some of the cheaper ones, I mean this is a kind of a cheap one compared to some of the more legit ones. This is like a water-based one. Like there's some that aren't water-based, and they're like I don't even know what's in it, but it's supposed to like stay in the air for like hours. But this one probably doesn't.
Gotcha.
At least I know mine doesn't do it. Mine's not like the best, but it's still good to have, I think. And I got the Aperture 120 just because that's like a good light.
Mark II?
Yeah, the Mark II, just because I know it's
a little brighter.
It's like it looks pretty cool. It's got cool effects.
You gonna get it?
I probably will.
Yeah, that'd be sick because you have two 300s.
No, I have one 300.
Oh, okay, so you have
120 and a 300.
Oh, I thought you had 3. Oh yeah, you definitely need the Mark II then.
I have so many lights though. Like I need to sell some of my other lights before I buy more lights.
Yeah, and you have like the Source 4s and all that too.
I have the Source 4s, yeah.
All right, and then you have one more light on there.
Yeah, I have 2. Well, actually, I thought I had 2 of these. I guess they disappeared. I was gonna put 2 of the Aperture. These are the 528s, which I have. They're just panels, and they're like when I first started out, I used those all the time just because they ran on batteries, and you just bring them out wherever. And they're pretty bright. They're not as bright as the 120, but like it's good. Like if you have the 120 and 2 of these, like it's enough to give you like a good 3-point lighting setup.
Yeah, and definitely I would even say like get those in the beginning too. Like if you're short on cash, like those little panels, like especially if you're doing like
little panels.
No, the one that you put on there.
These are like this big.
They're big panels, but I just meant like I don't know. Just like I meant like little as in brightness compared to a 120D. I don't know why I said little.
But these are only 160, which is like pretty good.
So it's a good price and they're quality lights. But I meant just for like run and gun stuff too. Like especially if you're like what I did in the beginning. I don't know. Like I don't know why in the beginning starting music videos, like you feel like you have to be in an abandoned location like every time. Like it's fun. I don't know. Did you feel that way? Like you're breaking into like somewhere every week?
As much as I could. Just because I feel like having that adds a lot of production
Yeah,
value.
it adds so much production value in the beginning. Like I've been seeing, you've been following Red Fox Allen.
Yeah.
Like he's been going, like he just filmed in like an abandoned prison.
The prison? I think, isn't that the one Hatch went to? Or?
Yeah, but Al, I wonder if he got permit. He stayed overnight, dude.
He stayed overnight, yeah.
That is scary.
Like the video, but the clips look sick though. That
dude,
you got from,
I would not stay in an abandoned prison overnight. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Nope.
Are you scared of ghosts?
Nope. I just don't like abandoned locations at night.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, cool. That's pretty much it. Is there anything we should be looking forward to in the near future of Andy Chen?
I don't know.
Come on, man. That's a typical Andy answer right there.
I got some stuff.
I'm gonna take my phone before you order that.
But yeah, I don't want to like announce anything and then like have people be disappointed. You know, if it like falls through or like not happening. So I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I hate doing that too. Like, hey, I got a video coming with so and so.
Yeah, and it's like
hey, whatever happened to that? Oh, you know. Yeah, cool. Where should people follow you? And
Locust Garden is my handle on Instagram. My website's also locustgarden.com.
Yep.
I mean, that's
about it. Let's do a little secret word. If people made it to the end, what's the secret word? Like message.
What?
You know, secret message. Like, so someone listens all the way through. You put like you could say anything.
52.
All right. Comment 52 below if you guys made it to the end. Make sure to leave the podcast a review. That'd be super tight. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Dope.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. Yeah, keep following Andy. He's got really dope lighting on Instagram, and we're out.